I know statistically crime is down. However, I'm in the South Bronx, so I'm the 4-0, the 4-1, the 4-2, PSA 7, 4-4, and 4-8. They are all asking for more officers. My seniors are asking for more officers. They do not feel like they are supported enough, so I'm going to state that. However, my young people are asking for jobs. They want more jobs. And I've gone to a number of your hiring halls. The lines are out the door and around the block. Our city wants to work. Our professionals also want to work. And a lot of the jobs inside are not necessary for people who we told to go and get an advanced degree and a PhD. Those people are looking for work as well. So any suggestion that what we should be doing in the budget to help all levels of people with education with working?
No, love that question. And we brought down unemployment in every demographic in the city. Black unemployment was 4 times the rate of white unemployment when I came into the city. We dropped Black and Hispanic unemployment by 20%. As you stated, we've been doing these hiring halls, and I would love to sponsor more in your district because we have thousands of vacancies in city government, good jobs, school safety agents, correction officers that was mentioned earlier by the assemblyman about employing our schools, our correction officers. We are in a crisis for teachers because of what we've done around class size. So we need to get all these vacancies that are available in city government, good union paying jobs, good salaries, and the private industry has joined us, and get it to the people that need a job. FDM, talk about some of the great work you're doing.
In addition to what the mayor mentioned, we also have done a lot in 2 other areas. One, really building out apprenticeship opportunities, in particular for early career New Yorkers, and it's an opportunity to both earn and learn, and we see them, we work with the private sector in a whole array of industries, from construction to tech and to life sciences.
Okay, so let me just pause because I need to ask about cannabis, and I'm going to have my office reach out so we can figure out a plan. But cannabis, I've spoken with OCM. I know that our sheriffs are able to seize product and to seize money. OCM is saying that they're not getting reports from us as to how much is being seized and where the money is. So can you tell me why they're not answering to OCM and where we can find how much funding and product was seized?
Yeah, that should not happen. So let's find out. I would have the Deputy Mayor Parker reach out to OCA and find out where that communication gap is. That should not happen. We could give them the stats and reports.
Okay, because there was a hearing also, and they asked how much money was seized, and no one had an answer.
But they better, so let us look into that.
I just want to say that I've spent time in every last one of your cities, and last night, Mayor Sheehan, I was actually at the museum. My son loves the carousel. But I have to say that the Strong National Museum of Play in Rochester is absolutely amazing, and I'm encouraging everyone to go and visit both museums. We have to increase funding for that museum to make it just a beautiful place that everyone wants to stop and go to. And I just want to also say that in Buffalo during COVID, that was the only space that my daughter and I went to visit and spend time so we can be around Niagara Falls, be out in the open. Syracuse has the most amazing schools. You all have amazing schools, colleges in your cities, and I'm just wondering how are you all keeping those students there to maybe work and be a part of be new residents there in your cities. I'm also thinking about tourism. How is that impacting your cities? Will that help you all with the funding you all need? Of course, here in Albany, we'll make sure that we do our part. But I also want to hear about that. And thank you for the office conversions. I think you have to increase those. I was about to say that. Work from home, I don't think is decreasing, it's actually increasing. So if we can talk to like how you guys are retaining your maybe students who are coming to the schools in your cities.
Assemblyman, you know, one of the things that you all did was instill the tax credit for films. And that spurred on a movement of the film industry into our state. Yonkers has actually done really well there. We're going to have 9 studios, potential 22 studios, in a community that has 30% unemployment. And we just partnered with Lionsgate and Great Point Studios to build a new high school. And the high school, it's going to be from 6th grade, actually, middle school to a high school, to 12th grade. And the children who are going to attend our schools, again, the children who are predominantly black and brown children in our city, will be able to go to the Robert Halmy School. They're going to learn that industry. And then they're going to be given, every year, be given the opportunity to work in the industry or move on to NYU, to Syracuse University, Newhouse. Again, this is a direct line to the middle class for our kids. And it all started with New York State giving us those tax credits. So thank you.
Gotcha. And I spend the most time in Yonkers, by the way, outside of the Bronx, but. But any other thoughts on what we should be doing to increase tourism? Anybody, last 10 seconds?
I would say just continue to market, and make sure that we tell our stories which each of our individual cities has to offer, for sure.
Thank you. Hello, Comptroller. I want to say thank you for all the audits and reports that we've been receiving via email in real time. How do you decide what city agencies you're going to audit? My office did have a meeting with your office. We talked about ACS, child support, and different things. Some of the data was maybe 6 years old and things like that nature. So how do you decide what order you're going to audit city agencies?
Yeah, great question. So charter assigns us the responsibility to audit every city agency at least once every 4 years. That's really the charter mandate. And beyond that, it's up to us so we get tips from people who say, look at this program or this contract, we think there's waste there. Sometimes we invite people in, so I created a NYCHA resident audit committee and surveyed 1,000 NYCHA residents to say, what do you want us to audit? And that led to the most 2 recent NYCHA audits. We just released one at ACS where we really focused on abuse and neglect because that seemed like the highest priority.
So
and
it goes
we
from
welcome
the charter
feedback.
and then to what people may recommend to your office?
And where we get tips, what
Okay.
people recommend, what we think is important. Sometimes we'll follow up an audit that was done previously.
So then I'll do a check-in about some other things I want
Great.
to see audit.
I mean, we love feedback, ideas. Honestly,
Absolutely.
that's how we get our best.
And then, though I love to see you, Chair Brennan, where is our speaker, Adrienne Adams? Why is she not here?
She had other events back in the district that she had to go back to.
More important than us? No. Okay. So just thinking about 3K, how much do you think the state should invest in the city 3K program and early intervention, which is just as important?
So currently, right now, the state is not earmarking any money specifically for
Right.
3K, right? And since 2019, for pre-K, the state has stayed flat at about $551 million a year. So it's Tin Cup Day, and we're here to ask for it. We'll take whatever you can give us, basically, but we need a lot.
Need a lot.
Well, let's have a statewide 3K program. I mean, this is not New York City asking New York State for money. These are New Yorkers saying, let's have 3K provided statewide, including in New York City.
Gotcha. And then on the Mitchell-Lama part, and this Mitchell-Lama action group, we already know that the Mitchell-Lamas are suffering. They need capital money. They need support. Why do we need an action group to tell us that we need money? We need, what is the point of this?
We agree. A lot of it comes from some of the jurisdictional sort of, untangling all of that between city and state. But a lot of it too comes down to, we want to keep public housing public. And I think making sure that we've got the right stakeholders in the room to figure out what's needed most is important to us. I understand. I want to just see the thing get done. I don't need another task force.
Is there a fiscal responsibility to this group or no?
No.
Okay, thank you.